Vince McMahon wanted wrestlers to start being actors at this point, and he couldn't understand why they didn't want to go along with it. In the new entertainment attitude era, they didn't know what to do with Owen because he was just a great professional wrestler. They kept trying to find something to plug him into. Well, let's get him in an affair with somebody. Deborah McMichael.
Owen was the one guy that was always pushing back. You know, I don't want to do this angle. I don't want to look like I'm cheating on my wife with Deborah.
So that's why when they came to him with a revival of the Blue Blazer as a comedy gimmick, okay, sure, at least that's not going to make my family look bad, right? It's just stupid.
Here it comes. No! The Blazer is Owen Hart.
They were also trying to spoof Sting, who was a wrestler in the WCW, and he would come down, descend into the ring. And so I think they were competing with WCW, and that was one way that they could almost make fun of them too, in a sense.
On May 23rd, 1999, Over the Edge takes place at Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri. The event plays to a sold-out crowd and airs live to hundreds of thousands at home. In preparation for his dramatic entrance, Owen Hart makes his way to the top of the arena. Hanging in the air over 80 feet above the ring, he waits for his cue.
And then here comes the time for the entrances, and I'm looking at my monitor, looking at my paper, and all of a sudden Lawler gives me the elbow. I looked up, and I just caught Owen come into my line of vision. A blur. Poof.
I thought I heard screaming, and then I felt something brush against the side of my head and my shoulder, and at the same time, the top rope that I was holding pulled out of my hand and came back and like jammed my fingers. And I'm thinking in my head, what the heck was that? And when I turned and looked, there was Owen. He was like laying in the ring, like face up.
Well, it's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen. This is not your typical wrestling storyline. This is a real situation.
It was Jerry Lawler who came back. He came through the curtain. And Jerry was as white as a ghost. And his exact words were, I think he's dead.
Kevin Dunn, the executive producer, thought that I had been told that what the deal was. And I said, Kevin, nobody's told us anything. What is the update? And he said, he's dead. And you're back in 10, 9.
I have the unfortunate responsibility to let everyone know that Owen Hart has died. Owen Hart has tragically died from that accident here tonight.
When Owen was falling, everybody that was there said the last thing that he yelled was, look out. A guy's fallen from 100 feet, and he knows he's done. And the last thing he's thinking is, look out, I don't want to hurt you. You know,